Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1929 penny from the reign of King George V, the coin we can see on screen now. I'll first go through the design and then move on to the facts and figures. So here is the reverse design, and it was done by Leonard Charles Wyon. We can see a portrait to the reverse of Lady Britannia, holding a trident up to the sky, and to her other side holding a shield bearing the Union flag. Below her and around her is the waves. Of course there is Britannia, rules the waves, and then to the bottom is the date 1929. Britannia herself wears a helmet and draped clothing. To each side of her you can see the words 1 and penny in capitals, giving us the value or denomination of this coin, 1 penny. And then around the rim you can see small teeth, milling or beads, and these are all there to ensure that no clipping can happen to the coin, so it cannot be shaved, and as a security feature as well, making it harder to replicate the small details for forgers. So there's the reverse, and we'll now move on to the obverse, and we can see here a portrait of King George V, facing to the left with no crown and no laureate. So a left-facing, bare head bust, the only bust of him used on British coins, and it was done by Bertram McKennell, the initials there BM, on the truncation of his neck for the designer. It is a smaller head portrait, as they were downsized the portrait scale on the obverse in the latter half of the 1920s, therefore making from then on out them being a smaller head portrait. Now around him you can see a long Latin abbreviated legend. This does read Georgivus V de gra Brit Rex fid def ind imp, and this then translates to George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. His titles as king, and we'll now move on to the facts and figures of the 1920 penny, so let's begin. The coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of a bronze alloy, specifically 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, all three metals there used and alloyed together within the coin. The weight of the coin is 9.45 grams, so a fairly heavy coin, a bit of a larger coin in circulation, with quite a big diameter as well, for only a small value of 1 penny, of 30.8 millimeters, so larger than a florin for the penny. This coin has a large mintage as well, with 49,132,800 being produced back in 1929, making it a very common year with many tens of millions of them out there. The penny coin is of course worth 1 pence. This is then 1/12 of a shilling, or 1/240th of a pound sterling, so 240 of these pennies to every pound. And then back in 1929, 1 penny was equal to 33 pence today, so it's still a fairly low value coin, although back then with a few pennies you could buy a few things from the shops. Until 1971, these pennies could be used, that is, as they were demonetised that year, of course decimalisation happening, and the new smaller pennies being released. Now then, moving on to the value of the 1929 penny for a collector to buy today. In a poor condition it would sell for around 35 pence, fine condition around £1, £17 in extremely fine condition, and then up to £35 in uncirculated grade. So a very cheap and affordable coin in a low grade, commanding only a premium, only a higher price, and a very high uncirculated or extremely fine condition coin like the one on screen. So please do comment down below if you have this coin, and as well please do subscribe to the channel if you've learnt something new and enjoyed. Thank you for watching to the end, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.